And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Code Geass Season 2, Episode 23. Damn. Only two more left after this one. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sad times. This one's called SCHNEIZEL's Guys. SCHNEIZEL a German name?
I don't know.
Oh, it's kind of tough for me to pronounce that name, as you can see. But he a cool dude though. He a cool dude. I like him. I like him. He's smart. See where you go from here though. He bombed that whole city though. Nothing left but dust.
The capital Pendragon's been obliterated? Is it true?
They say it was the Flea warhead. The thing that wiped out the Tokyo settlement?
An accident? But I heard the Fleas they built are all missing now.
Stop spreading wild rumors! It is imprudent to talk as if the capital's been destroyed, even as rumors.
No, I'm afraid it's all true.
What?
You?
Please take me to Lelouch. It's urgent.
He was there in season 5? Yo, Silence
With Nonally. That's who was with Nonally.
Wait, oh yeah, when they put Nonally on the plane? No, the old lady, the other lady was with her.
No, Nonally was with her.
Nonally. It's you. You're alive.
Yes, thanks to our brother SCHNEIZEL.
SCHNEIZEL. Nonally, do you understand what SCHNEIZEL has done?
Yes, he attacked the capital Pendragon with a Flea warhead.
If you know about that, then why?
Do you think that using GEASS on people is better? Both you and Big Brother have been lying to me from the very beginning, haven't you?
Oh shit.
You've kept the
Look at
truth
this
from me all
fucking
this
dickhead.
time.
Deedhard.
But now I know everything.
You don't know everything, girl.
Lelouch, you were Zero all along, weren't you? Why? Tell me, were you doing it for my sake?
Quite
Because
literally,
if you
yes.
were, that means...
For your sake, I see my little sister as presumptuous as ever. You think it's just natural for people to help you all the time out of sympathy and pity? It's so easy to criticize others while you keep your own hands unsullied. You are the quintessence of the privileged aristocrat that I've rejected.
You...
Oh shit.
I act for no one's sake. It is for me, my sake, that I take the world into my hands. If you choose to stand in my way by allying yourself with SCHNEIZEL, I won't hesitate to crush you without mercy and without regret.
Lelouch!
I know that killed him to say. I know that killed him to say. But SCHNEIZEL was trying to get him to cry, and he handled that very
I
well.
thought showing him the power of the Flea might convince him to surrender.
SCHNEIZEL, are the people of Pendragon really all right? Are you sure they're safe?
You needn't worry. We gave warning for them to evacuate well in advance. Of course, the damage to the city was significant, but we did everything we could to minimize it.
But now, we'll have to use the weapons on people, on Lelouch and his followers.
If they stand in the way of world peace, we'll have no choice.
SCHNEIZEL, please. Will you let me have the Flea firing switch to hold on to? I can't fight battles or defend my country or my people, so at the very least, I want this sin to be on my shoulders.
That's a Yuffie thing to say.
SCHNEIZEL, may I please have a word with you?
C2! Why didn't you find out about Nonally?
I'm certainly not a god.
She's a witch.
I can only read people if they're connected to the power of GEASS.
SCHNEIZEL! You knew, but you kept the truth from me all this time, just so you could play this card at the right moment! Still, the way that you shuffled the deck was more than artful. It was remarkable and effective.
Lelouch. Our strategic objective's unchanged. We can't stop this just because we found out that Nonally is still alive. Or the Zero Requiem will have no meaning! Remember your promise.
Suzaku.
I am his sword. It's my job to rid him of his enemies and his own weakness. And you, C2, you must be his shield.
Huh?
Your job is to protect him.
We do things as you like.
Lelouch is your accomplice, isn't he?
My accomplice? Huh.
So
The
what,
Flea
she's-
they used on Pendragon had 10 times the effective range of the one used on the Tokyo
Oh, shit.
settlement.
If they haven't developed a new model, then...
They've removed the limiter.
Bingo.
By removing both the effect range and the detonation time limiter. Prince SCHNEIZEL, how could you?
Yes, what about it?
You mean the people of Pendragon were...
I made them vanish. It was better for them than a life-swearing loyalty to Lelouch, wouldn't you say?
They're our own people, and you told Nonnally...
Lies are expedient. There's no need to tell Nonnally things that would get in the way of her opposition to Lelouch, is there? She'll never know the difference.
You use everyone?
Using him.
Even your own sister?
Cornelia, what is it that people truly want? Starvation and poverty? Discrimination and corruption? War and terrorism? They want the problems that are flooding the world to go away forever. People can't understand each other under these situations at all.
Your theories don't justify butchering civilians.
Even civilians who have rejected war depend on the police, don't they? Everyone knows, don't they, that people are driven by their own desires. The lust that dwells within the soul of man cannot be denied. So why win hearts and minds or tout some shining ideology? Why not bring peace to the world with a system and power?
So you're doing the same thing that Lelouch is doing.
In 10 days, Damocles will enter the airspace of the United States of China, and then switch over to a secondary acceleration. After that, we're scheduled to ascend 300 kilometers above the surface. From there, we will hit every enemy nation with flares.
Are you insane? We only agreed to use them against Lelouch. This will destroy the world. You're trying to control people through fear.
Mankind's history is war. Peace is an illusion. To turn illusion into reality is an arduous task. It requires discipline.
And you plan to discipline the entire human race all by yourself? Only a god could pull that off.
Then I shall become a god.
Yo, this guy's...
If that is what it takes to bring peace to the world.
You're deranged.
Magnificent! I knew I was right to change sides and support you, surpassing Zero's chaos with a state of perfect nothingness and a kaleidoscopic transformation!
Prince SCHNEIZEL, we've made contact with the Black Knights. They say if you plan to kill Lelouch, they're willing to join you immediately.
Thank you, Canon. Those who've experienced Lelouch's tyranny firsthand will have no alternative but to choose the lesser of evils.
Is that why you stayed back and let Lelouch get away with this until now?
It was a way to minimize the damage. But in the end, if we have to sacrifice 1 or 2 billion lives to achieve a state of permanent peace...
That's not permanent peace, bro.
Peace attained by force is not peace!
So he's not really any different than Lelouch.
He is worse!
Lelouch only was attacking them. He wasn't attacking the rest of the world.
Damn, I don't like you no more, dog. I'm switching sides. I'm detarding this motherfucker, bro.
During the Battle of Tokyo.
You just said you liked him.
The plane
I like that he was smart.
Was the decoy.
That's right. And now he's trying to use Miss Nonnally to control Master Lelouch.
You're Japanese, aren't you? Why come to Master Lelouch instead of the Black Knights? You're devoted to chivalry as well, aren't you?
Perhaps there's some truth to that.
I'm impressed. You didn't drop your mask in front of Nonnally.
No matter what angle I use to attack the problem, the answer is always the same. The conclusion I came to then wasn't wrong.
Lelouch, haven't you done enough? You've handled this well.
You understand why I'm doing this evil, don't you?
Wants to control everybody.
Besides, under the rule of Damocles, people would become lifeless puppets.
That's true, but Nonnally is aboard Damocles. Everything you've done from the beginning was for her.
I can't treat her differently any longer. So many people have died since this began. For their sakes, we have to see it through to the end. Don't we, C2?
Yes, you are right, Lelouch.
So are they working with Lelouch, or?
I believe so.
I guess he still feels guilty about the whole blowing up Japan. And there's a pink knight. What the hell is this? Oh, Arthur isn't biting him anymore. Because he's cool now. Sad that Shirley and Yuffie had to die.
Yeah.
Oh! He finally got a piece. He knocked her up. You see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Ogie knocked up Valletta.
No, I didn't see that.
That's why she hasn't been in. Yeah, that's why she hasn't been active in this. Yeah, she's holding her Lord thing like you. She about to pop out Oogie's.
I understand your feelings just
Not
a bit.
the slap.
Hang in there, tough guy.
Thanks, I guess.
Goodness.
I
You got
beg
a
your
couple more
pardon.
months. Hang in there. Eat as much as you can.
It's not really that many months.
What, 3, 2?
Weeks.
Pendragon was the capital of the Holy Britannian Empire. With its destruction, their internal government is paralyzed.
They're confronting our Black Knight forces in every part of the world, so they're pinned down everywhere.
In short, the only force Lelouch can deploy against us is the division he brought to reoccupy Japan. But the balance of power can be tipped for him at any time. To minimize damage, we cannot hesitate. The time to confront him is now.
Since SCHNEIZEL has now agreed to join us, our forces are evenly matched with the enemy. Our intention is not the approval of the Damocles' use of Playas. It's bringing unity to the world as our first priority. This battle
is the ultimate test. Control of the entire world is at stake. If we defeat SCHNEIZEL and the Black Knights, then there will be no one left to stand in our way. This world shall be destroyed and then recreated by Lelouch, the one true Emperor of Britannia. Crush them! Destroy SCHNEIZEL and the Sky Fortress Damocles! Crush them all! We have nothing to fear! My name is the future of this world!
Lelouch has spread malice and turmoil all across the globe. As the enemy of peace, he must be wiped out. It is time for the Black Knights, and for us to cast aside the grudges of the past and join forces. The people of the world are waiting for our song of victory. I pray that for all time, this shall be the last battle and the last war that
That's a fake
mankind
switch.
will
There's no
ever
way
need to
SCHNEIZEL will
fight.
give her the real switch. She's gonna make her feel like she's doing something.
Oh, Lelouch.
You know, if there's one thing that
I'll make
Lelouch has
both of
done
you into
with
records on my
uniting
hard
all of
drive.
Britannia,
Are you
is
sure
now
Anya will be
instead
all
of
right in the
all the
battle?
people in
I
the
know
world
you
hating
promised to restore her
Britannians,
memory, Your
they
Highness.
all
We
just
need every
hate
bit
him.
of battle strength we have.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
Like everybody, Chinese, Britannians,
An
everybody's
open
coming
channel.
together. And if he dies,
Official
which
greetings,
I hope he
SCHNEIZEL.
doesn't, then they can all kind of live together
Lelouch,
in
if you're going
harmony
to surrender,
and
now is the
mutual
time.
hatred for him.
We have an arsenal
You
of
see what I'm saying?
players ready to launch.
Flayas? I wonder if you dare to use them. Considering that I have all the UFN representatives aboard the Avalon with me.
He's hiding behind the hostages he took.
I can't believe he'd go this far.
So, SCHNEIZEL, these people are from all over the world. They're not related to you.
You're right, they're not. Their lives are a small price to pay.
SCHNEIZEL, you can't attack!
I understand that the UFN members have elected acting representatives to speak for them.
We're prepared for the worst, and we know how dire this is. But that doesn't mean we're going to throw their lives away on a gamble!
Li Xingke, aside from the Damocles, our strike force consists only of the Mordred. If you're going to tie our hands so we can't use the Flayas, then I request that you put me in charge of all our united forces.
We're facing Lelouch!
Exactly. I've never lost to Lelouch. Ever. And I know him far better than anyone on this battlefield.
Understood. Deploy the Shenhu. Transmit the command structure to all forces.
Yes, sir.
Then shall we let the game play out, brother?
Indeed. Cannon, it's just as you predicted.
Yes. The Black Knights are now yours to command, Your Highness.
Huh. Transmit pattern Sigma to all forces.
Oh, so it looks like a
Enemy
chessboard.
fleets are in motion, deploying
boy.
into a wide
Lelouch, this is one time I need you to win, my boy.
Using conventional forces. Good. Stretch our left wing. Assume half-moon spirit formation.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Their main wings are undermanned.
Have Geno's unit advance. Keep the enemy's left wing from extending.
Yes, Your Highness.
Checking my move. Reverse the direction of our left wing.
That'll break up our formation.
Do it.
Gino, halt your advance, now.
But why? We should strike while they're in disarray.
It's a false opening. I'm not buying it.
Not falling for it, huh? Switch our battle plan to Ursa Major formation.
He's just moving back and
Sixth
forth.
unit, follow Anya and move to the northeast. Elevate 40 degrees.
Eventually, whichever
Bombardiers,
person's
prep for anti-air
people
combat.
don't
Anya,
listen to
stop
orders
there, climb
is going to
200
be the one
meters
that
and
makes them
stabilize.
lose. But Lelouch's people are in the brain
What the
control.
hell? Nobody's fighting!
You're wrong. Contests fought between two masters are decided instantly.
An invisible battle is now raging between the two of them.
We have to hurry. They're going to attack each other any moment now.
Hope she can come up with like a counter to shut off these
They're
bombs.
surrounding us.
Counter move. Reinforce the front line with Suzaku's Lancelot. Hold at combat speed 4 and send out Ward's unit.
Aha, you haven't changed, Lelouch. You'd rather attack my front line than defend your own flanks. I now have a small window. Shinkei?
He's already incorporated our skill levels.
The enemy's left wing is breaking away.
Stand fast! Live up to His Majesty's trust in us!
You got orange, bro. Spin the block on them, bro. Spin the block. Woo!
If we can defeat Lelouch, this will be over! If we smash their line, it'll be a free-for-all!
See, they have way more like special nightmares than Lelouch does.
They're punching through!
They're cutting us to pieces.
Should I have Suzaku fall back?
No, that's what SCHNEIZEL wants us to do. Draw in the battle line. Fall back and regroup.
Their fleet is damaged and falling back.
Don't lose the momentum! Push forward! Guren, you're too far out. Match pace with us and we can surround them.
I understand, but...
Don't rush. If we beat their vanguard, we'll isolate the avalanche.
The dreadnought is destroyed! They're breaking through!
So that's how it stands. I don't wish to engage the Black Knights as formidable enemies. However, my side has motive.
For His Majesty!
Yeah, they're not gonna. These guys don't care if they die, bro.
It's heartrending. Seeing soldiers controlled by the false power of GEASS.
False power. It's real power. What are you talking?
This is the moment. Smash both wings.
Bow-mounted Hadron scatter cannon now set!
Move the 7th squad out of the firing angle. Get the uncontrolled. Think. Ready to fire.
Hold it back.
Target those enemy wings. And fire!
Hold it back, Lelouch.
Zero, with all of us working together, we can defeat you.
It seems that Lelouch badly underestimated the fighting skills of the Black Knights.
Well,
Got it.
Lelouch,
He's the
right.
one who created
They've
it.
shown great skill forcing me to use this plan.
Damn it!
Energy chain reaction.
Floating tower in the sky.
Impossible! He timed this too!
Oh, it's a freaking. Oh, he's always good at this. Like the whole like
Sneak attack?
Yeah.
Zero!
That's why he was moving them forward.
Yeah.
I was the one who first acknowledged his leadership and encouraged the others to follow him. So I'm responsible for all of this. But I don't want a new life caught up in it. I know this is a selfish request, but I want you to stay here on Horai Island. Please.
Did the island get blown up with her on there?
Okay, please respond! Minami! Rakshata!
Hey, yo, Lelouch is always good with their sneak
He used
attack.
the Sakuradite in the Fuji mines.
Yes, he has. Destroying his own ground forces as well.
I was careless. So that was Lelouch's tactical plan. But how could he sacrifice his own forces?
You don't know him at all.
This has drastically depleted the enemy's strength, which leaves Damocles
Wide open.
In reality, it's you who's been checked, and you brought it on yourself. Nonali, targeting is complete. Now that the Black Knights have been smashed, we must use the Flayer's power.
Yes. With this act,
Oh.
I will wipe away my brother's sins.
Incoming! wing! It's a flare!
So he's finally launched. Special Division 3!
Yes, Your Majesty!
It's useless. It can be stopped. The flare went critical the moment it was fired from the Damocles.
Avalon, continue to fall back. All units charge at the Damocles. Force them to keep launching the Flea warheads until their arsenal is empty.
That one didn't look like it did that much damage. I guess it's in
I
there.
think it's because it was up in the sky.
Hoagie! Hoagie!
Oh, please!
This is no time to play dead!
I don't believe it. You two shielded us?
We were only able to protect the bridge, though, eh? You are on your own now. Hang in there. Let's go!
Colin?
Oh, great. Who's the guy giving orders?
Now that I've used the Fuji plan, and considering the number of remaining Flea warheads, I'm at a disadvantage of one move. Meaning I have to depend on Nina now. Can she do it? I know she hates me, detests me for being Zero, Yuffie's murderer, the enemy of her precious Britannia which I now rule. And yet, to defeat SCHNEIZEL...
I wonder, do you really think you can defeat me, Lelouch? Because if you do, you're at the end of your path. A man who has not mastered the use of the mask can never prevail.
I see what he's saying, because he's been tricking everybody into thinking he's a good guy, he's a hero. Meanwhile, he's a diabolical villain, and the dad knew. The dad knew. He said it was either my world or SCHNEIZEL's world. But, Lelouch, you gotta rise above it, my boy. You're gonna have to. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, leave us your thoughts.
Lelouch isn't gonna live through the end of the show.
You don't think so? You think it's gonna be a light moment?
Yeah.
Why?
Because.
Because why? You think?
Can't be.
Why?
Even if his plan succeeds, too many people are mad at him. It's not. I don't think he's.
But if he's emperor, who gives a fuck if they're mad at him?
The other guy was an emperor, and people want to kill him too.
Yeah, that's fine, but they want to kill. There's lots of people in the world that are shitty leaders that people want to kill, but they still live.
I don't think he's gonna live.
No.
I think he'll succeed in his mission, and it'll take him out at the end.
Yeah, you think SCHNEIZEL gonna kill him?
I don't think SCHNEIZEL will do it. I hope Lelouch actually beats SCHNEIZEL here, because his plan sounds much worse than what Lelouch is trying to do.
Yeah.
He just wants to kill everyone.
Yeah, like, not everyone. He wants to kill a majority of people. It's kind of like Eren.
I know.
His plan is kind of like Eren's from AOT, where Eren is like, I'm going to kill a bunch of people.
Yes.
And then everyone's going to hate me. But I guess in this case, he's using Nunnally. So everyone would technically hate Nunnally. And he's going to be hiding behind. Oh, shit. So even Nunnally asking to be the one to use the flare was incorporated in his plan.
Well, yeah, she's easily manipulated, right? She's a sensitive little soul.
Oh, shit. Because then he can be like, hey, I didn't fire the flare. Nunnally did. Same way how Millie is the one, or Nina is the one currently getting blamed, even though he's the one who approved the making of it and instructed the use of it.
Because the hand that holds the sword is the one that strikes the fatal blow.
Shit. No wonder he said, he mastered the mask. Yeah, he's really hiding in the shadows, bro.
Killed his other sister.
Yeah, he's fucked, bro. Like, at least with Lelouch.
Everyone was looking at Lelouch like he was trash because he killed his brother, and then, he didn't try to kill Yuffie. Like, that was not his plan. Right? I know, and I guess he's not going to admit to what happened. He's just going to take the blame because he's already the villain, but... He didn't try to make Yuffie do that. He didn't actually tell her to do it. He didn't want her to die. He was going to work with her. It just
sucks how that... Yeah, that's... But he's irredeemable at this point in time, right? So, it's sad.
That's why I don't think he makes it through to the end.
No. But then if that's the case, then he won't be able to fulfill his contract with C2. Because C2's contract was, she dies, he lives, he becomes the new immortal.
But I guess C2 lives to see another day.
Then that would open up the show for other seasons of... And also, it's never been explained as to how they become immortal in the first place. Like, maybe I missed it. Do you understand that?
No.
Because I don't understand how V2 got immortality, or how... Like, I understand that C2 got it from the nun lady, but where did it come from?
Yeah, where did it originate from? I have no idea.
Yeah, like, that needs to be explained, hopefully in the next 2 episodes, but because they're caught up fighting, I doubt they're going to do that. Like, the origin of GEASS should be explained. Anyways, ladies and gents, leave us your thoughts in the comments, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.